Today I want to talk about this knife, but also about this knife. Welcome to my channel, thanks for tuning in. My name is Henk. Today I want to talk about the Spyderco Rubicon. Of course, it's already a few years on the market. When it was introduced, it was one of the most expensive Spyderco models, and shortly after it was introduced, this one was introduced, the Chinese version of the Rubicon. First I want to explain what the difference is, for me, the difference is between fake, knockoff and clone, and some cultural background information. For me, a fake knife is a knife that pretends to be the real deal. So when it has the branding like this one, Spyderco, the branding and all the markings, then it's fake. A clone is for me a knife that tries to copy the real deal in almost every detail, but the branding is not necessary per se, but it could be the case. And the knockoff is for me a knife that doesn't brand itself as the real deal, but has several design aspects that resemble or remind to the original one, like the Genzo models. Those are for me the knockoffs. So this one is for me a fake. It tries to pretend to be the real deal because it says Spyderco, even the steel, the logo, and all the other markings, including the designer's mark. The Rubicon, of course, I will not do a review on this one because there are reviews enough on YouTube. The real Rubicon, of course, is a gorgeous knife. Very nice grinding. Very nice grind, I'm sorry. It's a small knife, although also a sturdy knife, a beefy knife. And it's made with fine materials like the steel CPM S30V, carbon fiber G10 laminate, titanium frame, G10, and a very high grade of fit and finish quality. Runs on bearings, very smooth, good flipping action, easy to open and close one-handed. The fake or clone, I call this a fake. There's all the branding marks of the real deal on the blade. And tried to bring as much resemblance as possible. Of course, we don't know which steel this is, certainly not F30V. They tried to copy the grind, although you can see it's done with a higher grit than the real deal. But the grind shows resemblance, although the high flat portion of the real one has a polished finish, and this one has the same finish all over. You can see the color and the pivot, not that high quality of fit and finish, and not the vibrant orange. You can see clear difference. The scales are G10, kind of G10. I don't know if it's real G10, but it looks like it. There's quite some difference in the hardware. This one has a steel frame. Pocket clip of the fake has a polished finish, and this one is titanium with a bead blasted finish. Again, lots of difference in the hardware. And then this does not show good on camera. The backspacer of the fake is much more a brownish orange, and the orange of the real is way more orange than it shows on camera. I can see the difference on my screen and in real. So it's quite a pity that it doesn't show. Maybe this way. It's hard to show, very hard to show. And then the dimensions. The fake is way bigger than the real one. Let me show that. The fake is oh, that's hard. that is hard. The fake is 8¼ inch overall, and the real one is 7½. 7½ overall. So difference is 3/4 inch, or in centimeter, and I do it this way, that's easier. 18.6 centimeter and 20.9 centimeter. So quite a difference. And then the weight. The real one weighs 120 gram or 4.2 ounce. And the fake weighs 7.2 ounce or 205 gram. So quite a difference. As said, this one very smooth action, very easy to open and close one-handed, push button as well as light switch. And then the fake is also pretty smooth. I don't know if it runs on bearings, but I think it runs on washers. Push button. Yes, with building up lots of pressure, the push button works. And then the light switch. Also works with some effort. Yes, with some effort, light switching works also very well. Of course, the real one has more detent and way better action. Now I did it very weak, and it just snaps out when building pressure. Yeah, action is way better. And then with the opening hole, very fast deployment. And the fake, also very good with the opening hole. And then I notice another difference. The opening hole on the fake is way bigger, and it's sharp. And with the real one, the corners are broken, so no sharp corners on the opening hole. Jimping shows resemblance, not effective. For me, not effective. Grip. The backspacer pokes a bit more in hands, but not on an aggressive way. And with the real one, you hardly feel the backspacer. And then choking up. That's not very comfortable with the fake, because I touch the cutting edge, and with the real one I just keep in front of the cutting edge. So when choking up, the real one has a way better grip. I think this one I should have prepared better. This one will cost in Europe around 370 euro. So probably in the United States somewhere in the high 200s. And this one I think you can get on the AliExpress or that kind of websites for $25 to $50. So it's a huge price difference. I will not discuss the politics. I will give my opinion. I don't like fakes. So I had some trouble doing this video because I don't want to give this one a platform or exposure, but then again I think for some people it might be useful information. So for the money, I think this is a very great deal, very good deal. You get a pretty well built knife, and for the money, great fit and finish, nice design, but for me this is not the one for me because I don't like fake knives. But I can understand why people buy these knives. And then a bit of cultural background information. We can't understand the copying behavior of East Asian countries, but in some of the Asian cultures, copying is a kind of tribute to the real or the original one. So they think it's an honor to copy a design, and for us it's just stealing someone's ID design and make money on it. So that's quite another approach. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, I will find them in the comment section. If you like this video, please like it. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Bye bye.